I'm just doing quickly Instagram because they're always a little bit later. All right, that's working out. I guess we are. Yep, we should be live on both. And then I think, wait a second. All right, then a big welcome to everybody. To another Triton live here from the Great Barrier Reef. Today is a very special day for me. It's and for Linda. Oh, Louise is on right away. Hey, Louise, Aqua Killer. Um, oh, the who's the newbie reefer? Here you go. That's hard to read. That's hard to read. Sorry, man. I just today is a very crazy day for me. Just to let you know, there's two people on YouTube and stuff too. Just to let you know, guys, when you're on YouTube or on Facebook, I can't see you like join. I don't know who you are. I just can see that there's some people. So if you want to say hi, just say hi, write it in there, and I can see you and I can greet you too. Otherwise, Instagram just pops up all the time, you know. So Pulsar Reef is on, the Sea Dream is on. Hey guys, hope you're good. Here you go. Ready Redwood. Hi mate, looking good. Yep. Yeah, mate. I'm looking good because it's a special weekend. So last weekend was coral spawning, right? And this weekend is Linda's national freediving competition. So she's competing national wide on a competition. Oh, what is happening with the video again? That's kind of strange. Wait a second. You guys see me still? Oh, can you hear me still? And I'll fix the video. Oh, here you go. Should be all right again. All right. So if that happens again, I'm going there and check it out. All right. So yes, so it is National Freedive Competition. We're sponsoring it, but Linda is competing, and it's pretty crazy. So I will need to wrap this up today quick because I need to go on video. I'm a video guy. Just the video proof guy. So I not run around video everybody, and if they want to protest, they protest at the end. The video went crazy today again. Went off. I'm not sure if that kind of well, can you just quickly check if it says something on the or press the button? Just press the screen. Is it Lindy? Is it having just normal internet? Sure.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. It's quite wobbly too. Yeah. Yeah. Just check on if you still have time. If not, sorry. All right. So Mohammed is on. Hey Mohammed, how are you, mate? Ryan Totten says, hey Ryan. Yeah, it's okay now, but I'm worried because last time just went off and on all the time. So I'm not sure now. I think it should be fine. Yep. Okay. No worries, mate. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. All right, so let's see if there is any question. The new brief. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah. That's when it's global. The new river. That's when it's global. Yeah, Linda was on. Buenos noches, Pulso Reef. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. Like I say, I need to wrap this up like in maybe half an hour, maybe a bit more. I have. And then I'll possibly do it if you have more questions. I'll possibly do another live after that at one point, or maybe in the evening time, like later evening time. Let you know how it went with the competition. It's 2 more days. So it's 2 day and tomorrow still, and tomorrow is the main day for Linda. So she can hold her breath 6 minutes. It's pretty good. So 6:45 is Australian record, and we just yeah, just wish her luck. Wish her luck. Oh, here you go, right? You're heading to the Red Sea on Christmas. Sent you some pics. Good, mate. Good. How's the tank gone? You send me some pics of your tank too. Not seen you for a while, mate. Just give me some info. Perhaps the competition is what's blocking it. No, I don't think so, man. It's not very high tech. It's all right. Should be fine. I guess it's just the internet thing, or it's a connection between the cam and the, the computer. And I don't know why it sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. So I don't know. I'll find out and I'll sort it out. But in the moment, it's all right. Okay. So Joseph F is asking, any tips how to manage consistently high nitrates and phosphate? Nitrates around 18 to 19 ppm and phosphate levels hovering between 15 ppm and 30 ppm. Okay, I've reduced feeding, increased duration of refugium light, and done large water changes. Should I invest in a bigger skimmer? Okay, so Joseph, normally when you have this high amounts of nutrient, it's kind of basically something that has to do with your fish. So there's a lot of people that keep their fish keepers with a background of coral. Then they love coral more, and they are fish keepers and coral keepers. And that is kind of the issue with their nutrients, because when there is a fish system, it's super high in nutrients. You feed so much and you have big fish. That's the main nutrient kind of source in your tank, the feeding of big fish, right? So yes, there is issues with filtration sometimes, but in like, let's say you are already managing a high nutrient system, then it is most likely the fish. So if you have a lot of fish, let me know, right? A lot of big fish like tanks and stuff, right? It's also the food itself. So herbivore fish, like fish that eat algae, they will be a bigger like, let's say, nutrient delivery system of nutrient delivery animal than fish that eat meat. And that's because when you feed them, you feed a lot of, like, always you feed them, you feed meat waste and then you feed algae waste. But algae waste is way higher in nutrient, like the one nutrients that nitrate and phosphate. So you kind of need to reduce the waste on that side. The people that kind of clip stuff on their glass and then put like a sheet of algae in it so the tanks can eat whenever they want. This need to be reduced. That's not good, right? So feeding should be feed fish, eat it right away, everything as good as possible, everything, and then done. Like, that would be a really good way to do it, because then you don't have waste. And that is your issue is waste when you go feeding. Yeah, I do have a few tanks, school of Antius and Chromis. Yes. So the feeding, yes, it is the Antius will always be a problem, but they eat meat, so that's kind of better. You also need to move away from like processed foods, so like pellets and pellets and then flakes and stuff. That's not as good. Flakes still better than pellets, but that's kind of the situation you have. And you can get a bigger skimmer. That's always good in my opinion. I have always big skimmers and I'm happy with them. And you can do that. Oh, the video went away again. But then wait a second, I'll just check something. I'm still on. And I will still keep going with that question. Yeah. All right. Should be fine again. I just don't know why. So, yeah, but like I say, it really, yeah, it's really like you need to reduce that part. If you're doing that, if you yeah, do it daily. Don't do that. If as soon as you stop that, it will half. It will go really low, and then next Sunday you'll tell me how it goes, because that's the way you should do it. All right, that's the. It is a typical herbivore issue. I know that it's very simple. A lot of people go do so many things, and it's just that sheets, just that stuff that overfeed. It's a permanent availability of food. It just breaks down so quick, especially the algae sheet that is processed, right? That's not gonna work well, you know. Just to let you know. Okay, so I'll just check. There were some more questions on Instagram. I saw so Mina is on. Hey Mina, how are you? Okay, what do you consider pH danger zone on the higher side? That's hard to say. I've seen quite a bit of corals adapted over the years, adapted to really high pH, like 8.7 even, right? And they had no issue. The issue with high pH, one side of the high pH issue is the lower amount of available CO2 possible, right? Because you turn the CO2 with high pH, normally you turn it into like CO3, like into carbonates. So either HCO3 or CO3. So you turn it into something else, and then it's not available for algae anymore, right? So it's because they kind of need CO2. You need a little bit of CO2 for all the plants to live and stuff. Like I've said that I think in many lives now, and you will need it. You'll need it in a tank for your coral because they live from algae. So you'll need a little bit, and when you kind of starve that away, that's also not good. And sometimes I'm saying to the boys in our tank too, we have a lot of fish and stuff, it's fine, but I say to them, like, I have the feeling that we do not have enough CO2, sometimes. So you need to have that in mind, and that is, in my opinion, the danger zone. Otherwise, I've seen coral keeping happy at 8.7 ish still. I never did like the test to kill them with a pH. But then there's also one thing that they keep adapting, I think, to it slowly. So you don't want it to jump up, right? So that's always something that you need to understand with coral. Like the massive jump is what they hate. They just hate it, right? Jumps in pH, jumps in phosphate, jumps in nitrate. Even nitrate sometimes they stress them out. So they don't temperature, right? They don't, as long as it's slowly, it's kind of the range is wider. So you slow raise, slow fall, and slow that you get a better range, right? Luis. But when you have a reason it jumps up, like hits up, then the peak is what stressed them out. And then there's corals like Echinata, like the ice fire that you said to me, that things they'll react badly on it. I won't be happy with that stuff. So the video is gone again, and yeah, I just tried to do something here. Wait, let me have a look if I can do this. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, just put another camera on. Let's see. Well, oh, that's a totally different camera. It's very close to my head. That's funny. So then I'll just check if that works again. Yep, it works. Now maybe it works better. I'll just check. So Aqua Killer, I'll just go through to Instagram quickly. So also, why do coral love calc so much? Is it pH boost from calc, or is it because calc is extremely balanced when it comes to calcium and alkalinity? Aqua Killer, oh, so sorry. Me. I'll go to that question, Luis. I'm coming to you. Just Mina is saying hi. Ethan, how are you? Auntie is doing. Hey, good, because I said to you last time I lost. The second one went, but the second one just appeared again. So they call him Jesus. We call him. So one of them came back. So yeah, nah, it's all fine. I know what's happening. It just might be. So I was at Cairns Marine last time, just to let you know, Mina, and I saw the Pascalis, and there was like a lot of Pascalis in one tank, and there was one big male and one female in one tank. And that's, I think, what's happening. So they go hard on each other. And I saw that before, and but after, like, one of the other just quickly went. I felt like now they were healthy, and everybody thought like, oh, something is eating. I thought I'm still struggling. I don't know, but one of them came back, so I'm happy. I'm happy. good. We have NMCS in the tank now. It's good too. One NMCS. New Guineas. And I'll show you. I'll show you. I just had no time because I was spawning, so much spawning stuff went on in. And now it's competition time. And this week is graduation of my oldest daughter. So it's action, everywhere action. All right. So just a gecko dropped on my computer. All right. So I'll keep going, Mina. Sorry. So also what the corals like calculus so much. So Aquacula, it's not that balanced. It is actually not that balanced, right? Because the usage when you dose it, then in that high pH cloud, the alkalinity could kind of form some bounce right away, right, with the calcium, but it's the calcium could bound with phosphate too. It's very high, like very, in that dense. So you actually lose some calcium possibly, but it's not that balanced thing. Balance is given by a lot of things. Calcium reactor is balanced. Core 7 is very balanced. So that's all not that main thing. The main thing is more, I think, for a lot of people, that the phosphate reduction that is good. The boost of pH that is good, and it's based on the aquarium, like where it is it in the main room, is there a lot of people, is the pH low normally, you know what I mean? Like it's not for everybody. Like for my tank right now, it wouldn't be good, right? But for somebody like Joe Waiulo's tank in New York, it's a good thing, like big tank, big fish, big lot of CO2, things like that. You need to consider these things when it comes to the the usage of high pH stuff, right? And that's why I think it's kind of, you can't say coral love it too much. I've seen tanks not doing good with it, right? So where it's better to go calcium reactor, which is the opposite side. So you always have two sides chemically. You have the one side that is low pH, which is like calcium reactor, which is the Barling method, for example, which is a bit, I wouldn't say low, but lower. And then you have like the high side, like core 7, which is higher in pH, or Calcutta, which is super high in pH, right? And then there's even a one that would be way higher in pH, but that's just too dangerous to use, right? So that is the reality of things. So it's not really it's depending which one of these tools you use for what aquarium, and you need to assess the aquarium first, and that's what is the main thing to do here, so Aquakilla and the Sea Dream is asking something, but I'm going back to Joseph quickly on YouTube. Joseph, I've noticed a bird nest coral with what I think is vermeted snail little tubes being built around the base. Yeah. What should be my course of action? Is there any natural predator I can get for the tank? Yeah, I mean, I never had them. I never had them like badly in a tank, because I think that my my copper bands, like the copper band, like the that kind of, they eat them. I think they go for them somehow. At one point when they can. You can just but easily like block their. Just put a little bit of glue on top of them. If you want to get rid of them. Like the coral glue. I used to just glue the top of them, and then they're done. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't do too much. I don't know if anything else would eat it. The problem is whoever eats them, like in an aggressive way, would possibly eat other stuff that you have in a tank that is good for you, so you don't want that. That's why I wouldn't go too much natural. It's very core like, like they're fixed on the ground somewhere, and I wouldn't do it too much. Like again, even if you go copper band, a copper band would start eating other stuff kind of too that you like. There is no like this, what do you call it, Christmas worms and stuff that they'll eat them. at one point, you know. So yeah, it's like it's a good kind of, maybe somebody here has another idea. But I'm pretty happy, you know, with gluing them, and they're not rapidly, you know, get lay on a pest, you know what I mean? So just do that, Joe, that you should be fine. No worries. And reduce the nutrient, you know, they like the food too, you know. That's it. Right. So just reduce it a little bit. You should be good. Okay. So don't go crazy on them. They should be fine. Um when they're inside of like LPS, do something about them definitely. Right? That people cut them out and stuff, which is good. That's better to do. But like SPS, I don't know. I don't care too much. Okay. So what do we have? What do we have here? So wait a second. I think, yeah, the sea dream is asking. I have 11 fish in total. 6 of them are large. I feed them every day, and I have 0.0 gram of phosphate, milligram, 0.02 milligram, and 2.7 milligram of nitrate. The problem for people is having a large, yeah, a large hand. Yeah, it is. But it is coming with large fish, you know. So it is always. It's like I say every time I'm here. I'm saying I'm a reef keeper scientist. So I'm doing science on you guys, you know. And yes, it's true. It's true. My mom is a fish feeder, you know, like it's you know, it's so funny because there's no measurement. So it's like you feed a lot, you know, or you feed less, or you don't feed that much. What's that measurement? Like for my mom, that means I just should do like 50 cubes instead of 60 cubes, so I feed less, you know. That's you know what I mean? Like it's you we kind of need a bit of a measurement, and you get that later on, you get that. And then the fishes are bigger, then you like, oh, I need to feed more. it's it's like don't go fast in the car, you know, like it's just what is fast? Like it's for some people it's 60 kilometers per hour is fast already, you know, like, and for some it's like, oh, I'm not going fast, I'm just doing 180. So that's the issue too, you know. 3D reefing joined. Hey mate, not seen you for a long time. Sea Dream PPM. Yeah, I know, man. I know. So Leandro Nares, Leo, no, Leo Linares joined. Hey, mate. Peta is on. So Mina is asking something. And Diver Kevin is on. Hey, mate, that's cool. And Albert is on. Hey, mate. Oh, good guys. I have a short one today just to let you know the guys that you know just came. Damien is on too. Hey, Damien, mate. Um, and I have a short one because Linda is competing in the nationals for freediving. So I need to go there and I will video everything. I'm not videoing like for fun. I'm just videoing for wait a second. I just quickly get the camera going again because sometimes switched off today. Um and I am wait a second, here you go. So yeah, so I'll be on there doing the video proof, so they, you know, when they come up and so volunteering, that's good just because they need somebody. But yeah, I need to be gone by a specific time, so I'm not going to do a very long one. If you have questions, shoot them now. I'll try to run through them, and if I can't and there's so many questions, I'll come back to it and do it again, you know, at maybe tomorrow even. Let's see. But same timing, I think. Okay. So Mina is asking, I'm using 1.5 to 2 times the recommended dose of AL99 for month now, but ICP comes back with AL at 0. Is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, especially, you know, it could be that you clean it very well. Mina, I know you. You'll be a very clean person, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if it won't be super high. In a high amount, it will catch it right away, and it can go up. You know, at one point rapidly. That's possible too. But just if you're 0, you're fine, Matt. I'll check over every test anyway. All my elements are in range, except except, what is it, for low iodine. Yep, just dose it if you want. You should be fine. That's a good sign, man. Your tank looks good too. Your tank is doing well, you know what I mean? Like that is one thing you need to aim for. Remember when we had 6 months of crazy growth of algae, and now, you know, whatever you send me, it's gone right the right way. You know, that's absolutely perfect, right? So I need to check one more thing. Wait a sec. So yeah. So sorry, man. So what do we have? What do we have? Just my little boy came in. Eat bumblebee snails, eat vermintide snails. Hey, here you go. Got it? Got it, Joseph? Just to let you know. Bumblebee snails. Okay? Go for them. So could you see detrimental effects from having potassium reading above calcium reading? No, I couldn't. I actually looking at having beneficial effects right now, because there's some people saying it and some people that I respect a lot, like the guys from Gallery Aquatica, and they're always saying 450 should be good for potassium, and I want to try that. You know, I'll raise it on our tank and see if there is. I mean, our tank is doing really, really well, so it's hard to say, you know. But I will try, and I will possibly let you try, Luis. Just lift it a little bit. They're saying 450, you know, up to 500, I think. There's definitely no bad effect of it. I've never seen a bad effect of potassium in a tank. Too high, okay? Uh, in the mocking reefer joint, hey mate, can you ICP the ingredients of hot of our charter? I did that already, mate. It doesn't bring you anything. I can't copy it. Just say that. Oh, they're bringing up hot charter again. I'll get a hot charter cake for Christmas. A ice cream hot charter cake. Linda promised me that is the best Christmas. The best Christmas this year. Also, why do you think rubidium is closely related to potassium? Also, why you think what do you think? I think what do you think about rubidium as it is closely related to potassium? Oh, a lot of things are closely related, mate. And they're not closely related. They're just like in a row, so they react the same kind of with chemical reactions, but with biological things, that's different, right? So iodine and fluoride are closely related in that case too, and chloride and fluoride too. You know, and then there's like if you go there, I think there's crazy things underneath sodium that will come up after rubidium. You know, so sodium is potassium is related, calcium, magnesium, barium, strontium. You can't really go by that because barium is really bad, right? While strontium is really good. Calcium and magnesium are really good too. So you really need to go and check that specific thing, because seawater is not the periodic system. Seawater is seawater with a specific amount of different elements in them. So when you go that way, then you know, then yeah, there's a lot of magnesium in seawater. There's a lot of calcium in seawater. There's a lot of, you know, potassium in seawater, but there's not a lot of rubidium in seawater. And so is there a really important role of rubidium? I'll tell you, there's none. I've seen rubidium being very bad for your tank. And I know that people are advertising that stuff all around because it's good, because you can sell it. It's sounding nice too. You know, I could advertise everything to you. I could advertise the whole periodic system if I want to, and sell you the stuff. You know, and just say, listen, this is just next to, in the periodic system, this element is just next to whatever iodine, and then you're like, oh, awesome, yeah, I'll buy it. You know, like that is the issue with all these things. So you need to come to the understanding that you need to do scientific work. You need to do a little bit of work, when it comes to understanding what element is doing what, and that makes sense, but not this thing is, you just use like a made up reason for why rubidium should be important. If you can have a theory, then you go and please prove it. Don't just go from the theory and say this is the proof. The theory is the theory, there's a lot of theories out there, like this. There was always. So, but since we have like ICP and stuff, we can look behind it a bit. And if we put the effort in, like we do, nobody else is doing that, but we do it, put the effort in to understand that stuff, to really make sure that what we say is true or not. And as long as there is no proof for rubidium, I've seen the opposite. I've seen rubidium damaging tanks. I've seen that. So, you know, that for me, there is a balance. The theory is broken, so you need to now get somebody doing the same work I'm doing, get out of the reef, get his machines gone, get a test up that is just gone for rubidium and test it and prove it otherwise. That is the main thing. And if you're happy with rubidium put in the tank, man, you're possibly spending money for your belief. That's what it is, but it's not true. Yeah. Silas, just quickly, you can wake up whoever you want, okay? Just close the door. Yeah. Sorry guys, Linda is gone, so he's always asking me. So what do we have here? My understanding is that the somewhat like strontium and calcium when it comes to relationship. Nah, it's not true, Louise. That's just made up. Like, and strontium and calcium do not have a relationship too. It's just that strontium is in the same group, so you know that chemically they react similar, right? Not even the same, just similar, right? You need to be careful with that. Like it's just, again, it's just grabbing something to make you believe there could be a relation and you buy it. That is what it is, right? But if for a chemist, yeah, calcium, magnesium react similar, but not the same. Not exactly the same. That's not because they're different elements, right? They're just reacting similar, very similar, in some cases. So yeah, just be aware of that. It's not, like there's so many things to a chemically, but biologically, we're talking different, absolutely different world, right? So biologically, you can't, you just can't do that. Like biologically, chemically, yeah, it's just different, right? You need to be careful with things, where can I maybe take it? Like, look, yeah. So magnesium and calcium are very close to each other, closer than calcium and strontium. Okay, so but magnesium and calcium, no coral is building their skeleton out of only magnesium, isn't it? Because biologically that doesn't work. So they need calcium. That's what you need to understand. So there is no reason to think that that a relation in a periodic system would make sense biologically to anything. There's no reason for that right now, especially not when you detailed down to coral. Just very important for all of you to know, don't fall for this stuff because that's just lies. It's not a lie that are related, but in a chemical way, but in a biological way, prove it. Just say, oh, where do you know that? Just give me a proof. That's it. That's what you need to ask. Always. And I can run this a long time. That's my place, right? But I don't, because I don't have that much time. I need to go to the competition. But that's if you have more questions, give it to me. That's Louis, that's awesome questions. So give me 1 second more and I'll just ask Louis. So, okay, so go to your brother and tell him he need to stand up because I need him to stand up. Okay, and then close the door and just leave me running this thing. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry guys, one more time. I am doing the next one. What is coming up? Aqua Killer. If you need more, man, I'll give you more. There's no. I love this. Wait till they see the Triton. Albert to the back. Are you cleaning your tank again? Are you maintenance right now? Yeah, it'll be good. I need to restart this thing again. It doesn't want to do it. It's just coming up. I don't know what's happening with this camera. I need to fix it. So the vermitides, no cast feeding bumble snails, a, a ton lemon. What? Brasses, shark nose gobies, peppermint shrimp. Oh, peppermint shrimp. Metal crushing the base, calcium flocculants. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'll just do like the manual stuff. I don't worry about them too much. If there's too much like slimes, yeah, but I'm not too bad with them. Um, David, hi mate. How are you? I'm running full Triton tank. Is over a year old. I can't get my nutrients under control. I have 9 fish in a 125 feet, 1 cube a day. Add a nori sheet every other. Yep. Stop the nori sheet. That's it. Not a whole sheet, David. Like a whole sheet. That's way too much. Okay, so I'll when I feed my tanks, I'll give them a little corner of a sheet. So the whole pack of nori will keep me going for like 3 years. I put it in the, like honestly. And I have a big tank, right? And you need to understand that it's the amount, right? And again, nori sheet, you need to use the dried nori sheet if you use nori. Do not use the smoked one or whatever else version of it. Okay, so the dried version it's fine, and then you buy the stuff from the LFS, that's fine too. But that's the point. That's overfeeding. That it breaks down in tank and everything is messed up. That's what happens. Okay, so David, just try that for me, and then let me know if it worked. But I'm pretty sure it will work. It's just the way it is. I just need to swap back to this camera quickly, and then come back to this so my camera works again. Yes. So just to let you know, I know you don't see me right now for any reason. Yes, here I am again. So, and if you're getting FB post, yes, okay, bad, but yeah, I know. It's not the. Do you hear me all the time? Do you guys hear? You should be hearing me all the time. It's more the camera. So I'm not sure. Bye. Okay, my fish love the full sheet. Yeah, I know, Damien. I know. But it's funny, isn't it? I said it. That's the main thing. Like it's the main thing. It's herbivore fish. It's the main thing. That's what keeping your nutrients up all the time. We need a Triton organic carbon metal. It is holistic too, so it fits the Triton way of reefing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can do one. It's just like Luis. I'm really thinking, right? Because it's very hard. I'm rethinking the approach that we have a little bit, because what happens, what I see is that people want to try things, which is fine, right? And you can't, like, really, it's very hard, even doing the lives here, get people to understand the downsides of things before they do not feel them on their own, so a lot of people out there, I can tell them exactly what is wrong with organic carbon, or exactly what is wrong um I told them actually a lot of stuff that they don't use anymore because they all fell for it, or with one bottle solutions, whatever. Um, but it won't stop them using them. They'll still do it until they fail on their own, and then they're like, all right, I'll learn it for my own, and I'm keep going. And it's actually a healthy thing, to be honest. Like, I'm somehow very similar in a lot of things, so it's not like, you could blame somebody for it, isn't it? um and so I'm thinking of, the same like the rubidium stuff, to make it available for people, and then but then say the same way, say this is not recommended, right? So to make it clear that there's no way, I mean, it's a bit strange, isn't it? But people seem to think we can't produce rubidium or something or deliver it, and the same counts for ICP-MS, isn't it? So they think, oh, we can't do it. That's why we're not doing it. No, we are the best guys if we would do it, because it's easy for us. We're doing this for ages. I know exactly what I'm doing there. So, before the first guy came up, MS, that was 2016, and they're gone bankrupt after each other. But, I mean, it's not like it's not hard, and I think that's kind of there is a balance between it, and I'm thinking of it. But let's see. Oh, that's something for the next year, the kind of see if I change a little bit of philosophy of the Triton. Not too much, but a little bit. And it'll be something like, you would say on New Year's Eve, we'll say do it or not. And decide with your wife. So audio cuts out too sometimes. All right. Okay, so guys, I think if I will have a look at this video again, because I have problems technically too, and I need to leave I don't know what's happening here though. I need to leave to the competition anyway. So I would say I'll finish this off here, and possibly I'll try to go on tomorrow one more time in the morning. I'll try to fix the tech pop problems that we have here, and I'll go to the competition, and then I'll run this one more time. I think that is the better solution. Okay, guys, I'll put that up as a video definitely. But Albert's saying I have audio issues, audio cutouts, so then there need to be an issue definitely with the internet here today. So I need to sort that out. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. I'm sorry that it was short and I have that issues with the internet, but I try to get that gone. Get tomorrow another one gone. Okay, same time. I guess 7 o'clock would be fine. Tomorrow, try a Monday one. Otherwise, I'll see you next Sunday. Let's see if that works out. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed it, even having all these issues. Wait a second. Do I have? No, that was Beans Bro asked twice. Yeah. Okay. So organic carbon now. Yeah. Thank you. And I knew you deep down inside like organic carbon as you are in hot charter drinker. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I hate saying bad things about it. All right. I could kill up. And everybody else, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. I'll wrap this up, finish it off, and then I'll go and cheer for my wife and do some videos, and hope to see you either next Sunday or maybe tomorrow. I'm not promising it. Maybe tomorrow I'll try it again. Okay? Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.